Right, Tom?
Play it.
Munching the microphone.
Whee!
Hello, welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games, and Mitch's sound bites.
Timmy!
My name's Aiden. With me, I have Mitch
Hello.
and Tam.
Hi, Tom.
Tom is eating M&Ms.
Sponsored by Peanut M&M's.
If you were listening to Monday's episode, it was a very close trivia.
Yeah, very close.
From Mitch's trailer trash, super educated level of WWE compared to Tom's Oxford shellacking of Lord of the Rings. Apparently, he doesn't know Elvish. I was disappointed. So,
Sorry.
if you want to see what apparently like
He's a fraud!
the Cambridge, trivia nerds of Middle Earth, whatever, of Middle Earth, like the questions they ask each other. That's the Monday episode.
While they're smoking their pipes and their tweed suits in a very well-stocked library with a fireplace.
Many leather-bound books. I have to be punished because I was on military leave and missed a couple episodes and whatever. So here I am.
Now, this punishment was because you didn't do your original punishment.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I still blame military.
You got away from the military punishment because your family voted for you not to.
Aiden stuffed the ballot box.
Pretty
He
much.
pulled some, Teamster nonsense.
Because
Tammany Hall Hayden
he
over
won
here.
because the poll was tied on Twitter and Facebook. So I just made
I
it a
forgot
watch.
to vote.
If you'd have voted,
I would have been the tiebreaker.
yes, you would have. If Tom could contribute to our social media whatsoever,
Well,
I had the best Entertain This post of all time.
once 3 years ago doesn't count anymore.
There's two. And it was replaced with word in a movie title with the words toilet paper. We had 100 comments.
Well, anyway, thanks, family, for pulling me out of the fire. I still had to
Family.
watch 7 episodes of a show called Terra Slug or Slug Terra. I can never remember which order it goes in. Slug Terra. It feels like it should be Terra Slug. But anyways, but before I get into that, Mitch, social media.
Well, you can go to entertainthispodcast.com, which will take you to our Facebook group and page. You also go
You both are eating M&Ms right now.
you also go to entertain this.
I don't want it. No, you're going to chip my tooth thrown at me.
You can go to Twitter, which is this entertain. And you go to Instagram, which is entertain.this. Or you can go to our YouTube or our TikTok, which is entertain this !
Well said there, Mitch. All right, so Terra Slug, Slug Terra.
Yeah, that thing.
Is a Disney XD show that debuted in 2016. It's got 6 seasons and 6 spin-off movies and a bunch of short continuation little blurbs and stuff like that. So you saying it was only 1 season was a complete lie.
I just went off what I saw.
All right, I watched the first 7 episodes and it wasn't terrible. It was like Pokemon for a weird spin on it.
Deborah, I'm disappointed. It should have been worse.
Essentially, it's about this kid named Eli Shane, whose father gets sucked into a black hole from an evil guy. What do you think this evil guy's name is?
Evil.
Close.
Evil!
It's Dr.
Evil.
Dr. Black with 2 Ks.
Mm-hmm.
So
no C.
yeah, no. Yeah. And the world is hollow, Earth is hollow, and inside there's this subterranean, area where
Of slug people.
humans and
Slugs.
some humans and some troll people that are friendly and little mole people. I don't know. Anyways, they all live together in harmony, but shoot slugs at each other, literal slugs. And these slugs are like Pokemon. They all have different powers, and you go and collect them, and you have to bond with them. You put them in a little container.
Bond with them. All right, guy, here, little fella.
Pretty much. But when they come out of the gun, when you shoot them, they activate their powers when they hit 180 miles an hour or something like that. It's silly. So it's funny too because they'll duel and they'll draw their guns and shoot at each other, and then it's 30 seconds of the bullets charging up to do their powers and then hit the other guy. whereas like a real gun could just be like, "Bow." So, but anyways, so the main character Eli, he's on a vengeance quest for his father or whatever. The father shoots a slug before he gets sucked in the black hole. His name is Burpee. Yeah, that's the name of the slug. And it flies to go find Eli, and he's like delivers a note, and his father's like, you're about to take over the Shane business and the
Shane company
in the subterranean world, and he's like, oh well, I'll have to wait till I'm 15. And you're like, all right, and it just like cut to 15, like there was no in between, and he just like gets muscular and big, and like why couldn't he just been 15 to begin with? I don't know, but anyways, so he goes into the subterranean thing and he starts collecting slugs, and they're all like kind of weird and goofy, and they're like Pokemon, and he meets friends. There's a girl named Trixie, and her thing is she develops tricks. Like, yeah, the naming wasn't very well done in this game or this show. She watches the other players or other competitors and learns their tricks and takes advantage of them.
Did you say competitors?
Competitors, yeah. And they enter in a tournament, and he wins. No, actually, he loses to a guy who gets slugs given to him by Dr. Black, who like changes them and makes them evil.
Evil slugs.
So that's essentially the plot of the show. They're just traveling around for 7 episodes, getting better slugs.
So they basically just went with like the OG anime plot of young kid loses family member, goes on quest,
right,
fights evil.
Yeah, like
builds friendships.
She's got like a water-based slug, and the troll friend that's with them is a rock. But yeah,
so it's just a rip-off of Pokemon.
Pretty much.
Brock and Misty, yeah. slug style.
And like there's an episode called Deadweed. That's kind of funny. And they spoof a lot of Western stuff. So honestly, it wasn't a terrible show. It's got that kind of annoying cel-shaded animation thing going for it, but whatever. That's all, a lot of kids shows are like that. I kind of wish I had watched it with my son. I didn't know that it was like age appropriate, so I might introduce him to it later. But
that's a horrible punishment if you're willing to introduce someone to it.
Yeah, just because I think like
Hayden's the only one who's watched Punishments with his own family and subjugated them to this, and they just look at him and go, Dad, what are we doing here?
I wouldn't call it a punishment. I think he would actually enjoy it. I mean, there's a ton of like toys and marketing and stuff for kids on it, and it's obviously successful. It's got a bunch of.
Can we just watch Pokemon?
What have I done?
I still watch a lot of
kids. Just be like, Pikachu, you Thunder Smash!
I mean, like they have these like little mecha. It's funny. It looks like a motorcycle, but it's just like basically a wolf with handlebars sticking out of it. And he revs it. Painful. He revs it and goes, brr, brr, and then the wolf just runs off. So then they all have something
stupid,
some stupid thing like that. So
it's just so dumb.
Yeah. So it's all right. I give it a 7 out of 10. I think it works for kids.
Oh God,
I really do. I think it's a.
Who gave us this punishment?
Deborah, I'm disappointed in you.
You have failed this city.
Maybe she can't stand it. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want to watch it as an adult, but there are worse things that my kid could be watching. So if he was like super into it, I'd be like, okay, whatever.
I'm very disappointed.
Sorry.
I was hoping it'd be worse.
So there you go. Punishment done. Thank you. All right. Well, who had movies?
I did.
Mitch.
I saw The Flash. That's all right.
Yeah,
it's a naked guy just running around.
It's not doing as well as people were hoping it would.
It's not doing that well, but it was a good movie. I don't understand why it's not doing well, because it's got the same kind of nostalgia and all the stuff. Basically, it's got a lot of the same elements of like Spider-Man: No Way Home. Mm-hmm. You get your nostalgia, your multiverse level, events happening and stuff. It's really good. I mean, spoiler for a couple of the little cameos here. You get to see Nicolas Cage.
As Superman.
Yeah.
The Tim Burton Superman, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Does he have long hair?
He does.
It's so weird.
Is it Nicolas Cage?
It
like
is.
He's playing himself?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's like a CGI render.
Okay.
He's fulfilled all of his dreams. His dreams, for 20 years, was to play Superman and be Dracula.
And
he knocked it out in 1 year.
The only one he hasn't had yet is Captain Nemo that he said.
That's right. Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean.
You know what? Maybe it's time for a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea movie.
Yeah.
He's got basically he's got a no speaking part where you just see him fighting this giant spider as the worlds are colliding with one another because the worlds are being like pulled and pushed away from one another.
I want like Al Pacino Batman.
You get to see Christopher Reeves in the original Supergirl.
Nice.
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, well, it's CGI.
Mm.
But you see that you got Ben Affleck, you got Michael Keaton. They're pretty good.
They can get Christian Bale though.
No, they couldn't because they said that the only way that he would do it is he wanted Christopher Nolan's approval and they never got it from him.
Christopher Nolan just ignored all those emails.
That's like what's his face, Michael Shannon. He asked for Zack Snyder's blessing.
Oh yeah.
I was watching an interview with him about this movie where basically he said that he was really confused because he's like, I thought my character died because he had no idea what a multiverse was.
And they'd like explain it to him. And he goes, hang on, I got to talk to Zach.
And he said, like, in the first movie, he was there for months filming. Here, he was there for like 3 weeks.
Here's your script. It's like a napkin.
But
it's a sticky note.
Yeah.
Grunt.
The plot of this is the Flash. He goes back to try and save his mom from dying because that's his origin story. How his life diverged where he became the Flash.
His mom dies. His dad gets framed. His dad goes to prison.
Well, he goes back to try and fix that. Well, that causes events to lead astray to where, as he's traveling back to the future, something knocks him out of place to where he's in like the year when he was turned 18 and when he would have gotten his powers. So he runs into himself at 18 years old, and because he's already changed the course of his life, this person of himself is really arrogant and dumb, like a typical teenager.
Like real Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Waging war on Vermont.
You know what's funny? I read an article because he refers to himself as they, the gender thing, right? And the article kept talking about him playing all the variations of the Flash, and I was so confused. I thought they were talking about Ezra Miller is really the Flash because they kept saying they for whenever they referred to him. And I was like, what?
He doesn't have superpowers.
What is going on? the whole gender, proper pronoun stuff was just messing with me. So.
But basically, when he gets knocked out of his timeline, it's like the Batman 1989 timeline where Batman, he's an older Batman. Wonder Woman, Cyborg, none of them ever became anything. Mm-hmm. As he's looking up, the only one he can find anything about is Batman, and even at that point, nobody knows that he's real. He's just kind of like a Gotham's mythological legend kind of thing from anybody that didn't see him that one night fighting the Joker or Penguin. But so, realizing that he is Batman, he goes to Wayne Manor because it's still in the same place and runs into, old Michael Keaton, who's not
Batman.
He's not Batman anymore at this point.
Yeah.
And he has to convince him to help him. And it's pretty neat.
I read somewhere that Kevin Smith was convinced they were going to do a Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton, but this tanked, so they're not going to do it now.
Which is really disappointing because
I've been waiting for Batman Beyond the movie.
Well, because this movie is really good. It's not making a lot of money, but right now there's not very many movies making a whole lot of money. Like Spider-Verse is doing well, but comparatively to the first one, it's still not making that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Barbie sure seems exciting.
But in this, they have to go and rescue Supergirl, which they think is originally Superman, until they break into the compound and find him.
Yeah,
and then they're like confused on what's happening, but they help her out anyways because she looks like she needs help. So they help her out to the outside of this gulag in Russia, and then they commence to beating people.
Let's commence the beating.
The old razzle dazzle. What happened?
But Zod,
brain damage.
Basically, in this timeline, Zod shows up, and without Superman being there, he's looking for the last Kryptonian, and
it's her.
It ends up being her, but then you find out through other events why it's her and stuff like that. But it's really good.
So did it end, or did they leave it open?
It ended to where this will be like an Elseworld, just like the Robert Pattinson Batman or the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, where they could still do more stuff with this, but I don't see them doing anything.
Yeah.
Just because the way they tied it up, without revealing like the ending, the way they tied it up is kind of dumb, and it kind of puts a nail in the coffin of what they could do with this story going forwards.
Apparently, the Aquaman movie tested, and it was like considered to be the worst.
Yeah, they're like, it's like the worst movie like ever made, like bad.
It's unwatchable.
I
So like all of the weight of the current DC franchise rests on Blue Beetle. That's what I'm hearing right now. So
well,
Why is DC just making bad movies?
they're not making anything anymore. That's the
Yeah,
this is the end of anything that has to do with
Now
Zack
it's
Snyder.
James Gunn, right?
well, so Blue Beetle is still part of whatever the current
Snyderverse.
I don't even know if you call it that now.
Technically, because it's not officially tied in, it's going to be like the first character that'll be in James Gunn's universe, even though the movie was made before.
James Gunn
Gunn
came
took
on.
Yeah, because I think it has ties, like it mentions maybe Wonder Woman or something like that, but it
Yeah.
has no actual ties to them. I think it's going to be the very first movie.
I think they're going to have a hard time shoehorning that into the Gunnian verse.
I don't think so, because he likes doing those, niche characters and stuff. And Blue Beetle could easily fit into a Teen Titans later on.
I don't know if he decides to go that route, but his first big push is Superman, isn't it?
That's the first one he's working on.
Yeah. I don't
And
know.
they still haven't chosen who's going to play Superman.
No, I think they have like 3 main actors that they're working on.
Oh, he's doing James Bond. I heard he tested really good for his audition.
I mean, no
It's
one's
Henry
going
Cavill.
It's Henry Cavill. It's like,
Yeah.
you look at the guy and go, yeah, you're Bond.
Yeah.
You have it.
But yeah, going forwards, it'll be interesting to see how DC goes about their stuff. But I gave the movie a 7.5 out of 10. I still liked it. I didn't like the ending because it pretty much killed anything that they could have done
Interesting.
from there on.
Mm.
And
Tut.
do y'all plan on seeing this?
No.
Well, don't spoil it for.
Well,
those
I'll
that-
tell y'all afterwards then.
Okay.
But I was just wondering.
All right. Well,
Hayden,
what'd you watch?
a show
What?
I watched based on a true story.
About what?
It's a show based on people making a podcast.
Is it?
Yes. Starring Kaylee Cuoco.
Okay.
Cuoco, however you say it.
And if
Yeah.
you want a cameo, just call it. No.
Yeah. Chris Messina. He was in the Mindy Project.
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't really know who he was. Tom Bateman.
Okay.
It's produced by Jason Bateman, but based on a true story is about Kaylee Cuoco and Chris Messina's characters are husband and wife. She's pregnant, and she's like all about like true crime podcasts and murder. And he was like an up and coming tennis star. He beat Federer, and then like he like got hurt, like blew out his knee, and just like gave up tennis. And he's just like a coach, and he's just like waltzing through life, just on those old coattails, like watching old YouTube clips of himself, like living in the nostalgia. But they have like a local serial killer in California, like
Just a local one. He's a
Local-
B level.
Oh wait, this is the one with the girl from Big Bang Theory. That's right.
yeah,
Okay.
where like the West Side Strangler or like the West Side Ripper. The West Side Ripper is what he's, or the Hillside Ripper, whatever he's
What's
called.
the SpongeBob serial killer called?
The hash slinging slasher. So they hire this plumber guy. Who's played by Tom Bateman, and he like him and Nathan become friends. And he's like, "You're the dude that beat Ferry." He's like, "I remember seeing that." Whatever. Like they like kind of like become bros, and like they're like going like their California life or whatever. And just in the background is just this serial killer nonsense. And then like his like little thing, like he comes like the first time they meet him, he puts on like booties like over his shoes. He's like, I just don't want to. He's like, I don't like tracking mud in people's houses. And he's like fixes all their stuff, and like the Nathan guy got fired, or Chris Messina's character. So he's like, oh yeah, he's like I'm strapped for money, and he goes, I'll tell you what, he's like, I'll fix it. He's like, but you know, play tennis with me. He's like, teach me how to play tennis, better. And he's like, okay. So the two of them become like buddies, and they're like going around like hanging out at bars. And this like one bartender that Chris Messina thinks like has the hots for him, like he bumps into her again. And she's just like, oh, hey. And he's like, yeah. And she's like, great. And she just like walks away to her date. And he's just like, what the hell? And then she gets murdered by the hash slinging slasher. And the police like televise on the news where they're just like, oh yeah, they found like blood on like these booty things outside. And they think it's him is the serial killer. Turns out it is.
Oh wow!
To call me spoiler, God.
This is like episode 1.
Oh, okay.
Like the whole premise of the show is like this is it, and like her like Kaylee Cuoco's great idea is like they're gonna do a podcast with him, and like make him tell them like everything about like what he does, why he does it, how his whole life is.
Not
like
call the police.
Not call the cops. They're gonna make money off of him.
Wow!
And it's like, or we'll turn you in. because like he's like asking him, and like they kind of do like the false, like untrustworthy narrator
But wouldn't
bits.
that be an accessory to the crime if you know him, know how to talk to him, know how to contact
Well, it's
him?
definitely like obstruction.
I'm just saying.
Because like you could almost say harboring a fugitive.
Yeah.
So definitely illegal, definitely immoral,
Just make
definitely bad.
Beard.
So he's like kind of like blowing the guy off. He's just like, what? No, he's like, I'm not a serial. That's other stuff. And he says something to him, but he just stands up, like postures up, and just stares at him. And like they have they have like a meeting, and he's just like, that's the deal. He's like, we're gonna do this podcast, and like he's like, man, screw you, I'm going. And he like gets up, and the dude just grabs his wrist, just goes, sit back down, and he's like, we'll do the damn podcast. And it's like, oh crap, he is a serial killer. So like they become like, there's 8 episodes. I watched all 8, but they become like partners, and like their whole thing is like, you have to stop killing people, and then that lasts until like they go to Vegas to like true crime con, like podcast con, where for like all these like serial killer people, and like there's like some lady who claims he's a survivor, and he's sitting there at her live panel just like joking about it, like in the back. He's just like, no. And like they're looking at him, and he just goes, you think I'd let her get away? He's like, come on. He's like, you've met me. He's like, no, I don't leave survivors. He's like, not my style. And like he's just like ripping the whole thing, but like the whole like those, it's supposed to be a comedy. I mean, there's not that many like just hilarious.
This is a true story?
No.
Okay.
It's based on a true story. But like the whole like there's supposed to be comedy elements, whatever, but like the serial killer dude is like the funniest one.
Yeah.
Just because like he plays it up like to them, like, I'll just murder all of you.
He's the plumber, or is he the tennis player?
He's the plumber.
Okay.
Who's also a serial killer. And then like you see like, I mean, they do like, there's a lot of false narrative bits where like he just goes off the rails, like murders an entire dance floor of people with like a broken bottle.
Wow.
And then it just cuts back to him at the bar, like where he originally started, like that whole journey. And he's just like, like snaps out of it. And he's just like, content. He's like, it's about the content. Because he sees like all these people like making merch about him, and he's not getting in on it.
Right.
And he gets really mad, so he like decides like, I'm gonna do the show, and he like does like a live stream episode there. And they're like, oh, like the guy's actually here, like this, auditorium. And everybody goes in there's just a mic. It's like, this is BS. Why would this guy even be here? And then like he cues in like from audio from like another room where he's just like talking and recording his own episode. And he's just like going through it. Like it blows up, and they're like gonna make like millions. And then celebs are like canceling them because it's like, oh, you guys are supporting a serial killer and all this.
Like, if everybody knows he's a serial killer, how come?
No, not everybody knows. So only the guy and Kaylee Cuoco know.
But aren't the cops like, hey?
Oh yeah, they're around like asking him and the other dude like questions, and they're like they're each other's alibi, so they're lying to the police.
All right.
And then one of Kaylee Cuoco's friends finds out, and he's just like, don't worry, I took care of it. And they're at like their dream house that they finally had like they could get in Malibu, and it's like they're having an argument, and like Penny from Big Bang Theory goes to leave, and she opens the door, and her friend just drops dead in front of her, just stabbed to pieces.
Wow.
And they're just like, what the? He kills. He goes like, she was gonna tell the cops, and he like plays the voicemail back that the LAPD called her back on her phone, like, oh yeah, we missed your call, can you give us a call back, whatever. It's like, she was gonna rat you guys out, and I handled it. But he's just like the serial killer, just like, and he has like his own chat room, like Zoom meetings with other serial killers.
Wow.
Because there's like a deep dive like Reddit like chat page of all of them, and they just like all sit with Zoom like black like blurred faces, and they just like talk about what they do.
I don't know. I wonder if it's like encouraging people to do stupid stuff. So
I don't know if it is. I mean, it wasn't a great show.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be advertised as. There's a little bit of humor. I mean, just like there's enough where you're not laughing out loud. You're not like, you might go, but it's like it's enough of like it's just an entertainment bit. I mean, I give it like a 7 maybe.
Okay.
On some episodes, maybe a 6 on others, just because it was kind of like, all right. But the whole time I'm watching, I'm just like, you two are the worst people in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Because it's like you two actually figured out this guy is a serial killer.
Maybe a movie instead of a series might have been better.
No, I think it works well as a series.
Yeah.
It's just hard to like watch the characters because like they have no redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
So the only one who's actually interesting is the serial killer.
It does sound kind of depressing, but yeah. So, all right, well.
But all the episodes dropped on Peacock.
Oh, nice.
On the 8th. It's out there. Watch it. It's already been greenlit for a second season.
Okay.
All right, on the news.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No. I played a
And
game.
this is Hank Hill with the news.
I played a game. I feel comfortable enough with the amount of hours that I've put into Tears of the Kingdom.
How many hours?
I don't know. Probably,
Skip.
Probably like 50.
So I played Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Tears of the Kingdom it was originally scheduled as a downloadable content for Breath of the Wild, but because of the success of Breath of the Wild, they wanted to do a sequel, a true sequel to the game, which rarely happens for Zelda. Usually they just do like
The next installment.
another anthology piece and stuff like that. So there's only been like 2 other sequels that have been a direct correlation to a previous game, and this is definitely one of them. I gotta say, it's an amazing game. It's so bananas wild. It sold 10 million copies in its first 3 days, and
Amateur hour.
it's not slowing down. It started out at $70, and they dropped it to $60 because they're making their money. They don't care. So I lost $10. Oh well. But yeah, so the big thing from Breath of the Wild was a true open world experience. The game mechanics kind of had a punishment to the player where it forced you to constantly get new weapons and reinvent how to do combat because there was a degrading system. That carries over much into this game. That being said, though, it's even more crazy because you can combine resources to make new weapons. So you're constantly just like, weapons are basically ammunition. Like you're just constantly going through them nonstop. And every time you kill a monster, you can get a resource from it to add to a weapon and see what it does and make it different. And it also has other abilities. The big thing for this game is making stuff, not just weapons, but also structures and vehicles.
Yeah, I saw like the helicopter.
There's so many wild vehicles. This one dude,
This honestly sounds like a little bit of like a play from like Dark Cloud.
I don't know, but this one dude made a boat, and this is how he made his boat. He got like 8 boats and made a wheel. So, and they put a tire in the middle of it. So it spins the boats, and he just like stands the tire, and the boats just like travel across the water. That, like,
He made an axle.
yeah, he made an axle where the boats are just turning the water for him. It's just like, why? Because he could, you know. There are these little creatures called Koroks, and they're annoying because there's 1,000 of them, and each one of them wants you to do something for them to get a resource where you can expand your inventory inevitably. So they are annoying, and everybody like kind of universally can't stand them. But you can pick them up and attach them to materials. So there's funny videos of them just like launching them into space, you know, or like attaching them to a giant stick and then spinning them over a fire. Just like So
that's what Hayden does.
I haven't done that yet, but I'm still exploring. I'm still playing with all the new abilities. The game, a lot of people were saying that it feels like a DLC, just a really big DLC. Yeah, kinda, because the overworld map, everything has changed. There are still some things that are similar, but every town, village, NPC, or whatever is altered and changed. So it feels like it's been a few years since the first game. You know, the towns have expanded. You know, there's structures that they've demolished or left, and they're like overgrown and things like that. But on top of that, they have a sky map where like you can launch yourself into the sky, and they have all these floating islands that you have to figure out different ways to get to. You make a device, you fling yourself, you know, whatever. And then they have the deep, which is a super deep underground cavern area, pitch black. And it's not a game where it'll let you adjust your brightness. It's pitch black. So you have to find ways of light. Like light is a super important resource that you learn to balance and use in the cavern. And all the monsters that are on the overworld are in the cavern, but they're even more powerful because they have a substance called gloom. And every time they touch you, it takes permanently a heart away. You have to like leave the cavern in order to get your hearts back. So it's a pain in the butt to play that. It's like basically hard mode is downstairs, you know. So
If you want hard mode, go to the basement.
pretty much. But yeah, between all the vehicles, the abilities, I'm still like Breath of the Wild is a game. It's like Skyrim where you play long enough, you know,
You become unbeatable.
well, not only that, but you will never not discover something new. And this is that, like imagine a true sequel to Skyrim where they just made it times 10. Yeah. So like
Elder Scrolls 6.
That's what this feels like.
Maybe my grandkids will play it.
Like there's no way I could just encapsulate like how much there is to do in this game. Every time and it's one of those games where you're like, all right, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do this, and then
do this thing.
3 hours later you're like, I'm not even on the same area code, so
Not on the same continent.
yeah, it's a lot to do, and you just get wrapped up in what's going on. So it actually has a few things that will, if you have accomplished them in the first game, will carry over to this game.
That's cool. That's a neat little feature.
Yeah, which is cool, and I wish I had known that because I deleted my first game. But
I can't believe you deleted your Breath of the Wild.
I wanted to start over and beat
Save.
it one more time before the game came out, and I didn't even get close. So, but yeah, no, it's awesome. It's a great game. 10 out of 10. It's
Who would have guessed?
It's like one of the best games that I've played. Like it truly gives you that single player awesome vibe that I haven't had since like Elden Ring, and it's awesome. So I would recommend it for you guys. I know you're not going to play it, but I would be interested to see all the crazy stuff that you would figure out how to build and what to do with them. So have you seen the videos where the dudes have made like these laser mech warriors, and all Link does is just stand in one, and it's just got rockets and bombs and lasers and just mows through.
This is a Zelda game.
This is a Zelda game. Yes. It's like, well, that's what a lot of diehard fans are like. This is not a Zelda game,
This is outrageous. This is,
but I mean, it's still fun. It's great.
this is Titanfall Zelda edition.
Essentially, yeah. And you can literally make anything in the game.
Gundam Zelda.
It's impressive how much detail they've put into the physics, because like if you attach a plank to a block, and depending on how you attach it, the counterbalance for what that is and where it is attached to the the stump or the material that you need to have be like your main weight of a contraption, depending on where something is attached, will throw everything off. So the physics are just insane. You'll spend hours just like get right there. So it's a lot of fun, but highly recommend it. Great. My kids love it. It's age appropriate, so nothing wrong with it. 10 out of 10. There you go.
Let's see if this is the news button. Nope. There we go.
Good job, man.
We're doing it live.
Wow.
Why?
Wow.
Wow.
News. I'm going to get out of the way now
Okay, go ahead.
because, to be honest, there wasn't much for TV. A lot of people are bummed out, or, well, not bummed out, mad because the Secret Invasion, the Nick Fury show that's coming out from Marvel, a lot of it was like AI, like it's for some sort of trailer.
Oh, the intro to the show. Was
The intro, yeah. So they tested it. They showed it. It's like all AI stuff, and like a lot of
Really
people
dumb
got
looking.
really, really mad because they're like, "This looks stupid. This looks cheap."
It is really dumb looking.
And
What's the show?
yeah,
No, just the intro.
the
to
introduction to the show.
Oh,
The show. It just shows a bunch of like AI created art, which is like really obscure looking pictures.
I didn't know.
Everybody's like,
I
"What
watched-
is this?"
I watched one episode. I just thought it was an artsy fartsy intro.
Yeah, it's only got the one episode.
So that was pretty much like the biggest like angry thing that I could find for TV show news. I did find another thing though that I thought would be interesting
Mm-hmm.
because I want to get you guys' takes on this because you've seen most of these shows. Film.com,
Mm-hmm.
which you'd think would know something about film, in that medium.
Mm-hmm.
The 14 best TV show finales of all time.
Definitely. Is Sopranos on there? Because I'd be surprised.
It is, and it
Really?
made me so mad.
Oh man.
Game
So-
of Thrones on there?
No,
Oh, okay.
it doesn't deserve to be on there.
Well, it doesn't.
So
You're right.
I'm gonna read through
All right.
these pretty quick, and I just want to get you guys' take. The Pacific.
I don't even
Honestly, I
remember that
thought Band of Brothers was a much better ending.
I thought Band of Brothers had a far better ending. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just the end of the war. Like they just go. It's
Pacific
true.
was good, but
The Pacific was good.
Oh.
It got better. I watched it years later, and I was like, this was actually a lot better than I took credit for because I just remember it from being Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
He wants a fruit roll up.
I was like, what's he pointing? There's a whole table full of stuff.
I didn't want to interrupt. Go ahead.
30 Rock.
I never watched it.
I never watched 30
Yeah,
Rock.
neither.
I heard it was
So
funny.
that's up to the audience.
All right.
Here, Hayden should weigh in on this one. Community.
Oh yeah. No, the final season was rough because
This is the finale, like the grand finale of the show.
well, one of the best characters, Donald Glover, he played a guy named Troy. He wasn't in that season. Chevy Chase was out by then too, and he was like forced out because
He had to go.
Yeah. It was all right. It wasn't the best ending. It fizzled out. You know, like Seinfeld's like, we ended on top. Yeah. So
BoJack Horseman.
I don't even care for the show, much less the
I never.
finale.
I think I've seen very bits of the show. In the
the
beginning.
whole thing of the show is basically like he's his own antagonist, and he has to come to terms with forgiving himself, and that kind of happens at the end. So yeah, I'll take that.
Cheers.
I never saw the ending. Cheers.
I hadn't either.
Honestly, I watched more Frasier than I did Cheers.
You would.
Yeah.
MASH.
I never saw the end of the MASH.
Isn't it just like they go home?
Well, yeah, the war
I'm
ends.
excited that the war just over, but
I mean, it's like a almost 2-hour finale,
Well,
and I think it's still the most watched finale of a show. 106 million people, which was 45% of the population,
wow.
watched this
Of America.
of America. Yes, of the world, Hayden, the world. Watch the ending of MASH
50 years ago, the world was only 200 million people.
in 1983. Life on Mars. Never heard of this show.
neither have
I
I.
knew.
It looks like a British TV show.
That explains it. Although I don't know why you don't know it.
Mad Men.
Never saw the ending.
Never saw the show.
Mad Men. It's like he leaves the company or whatever, and he's like doing like some sort of like hippie stuff where he's just like meditating, and then he starts like having the hum, and he ends up being like, they allude that he's the one that comes up with like the original like Coca-Cola, like big ad from like back then,
Oh, okay. Cool.
and then like that's like he like finds like his soul finally.
We kind of did the same thing with *Halt and Catch Fire*.
The Good Place.
Never saw it, but my parents liked it a lot.
Well, if Hayden's parents like it, it must be good.
Mm-hmm.
Twin Peaks: The Reunion.
I couldn't get into Twin Peaks. I'm not a huge David Lynch fan.
Never seen that show either.
Yeah.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, that was a really solid ending. I was wondering how they're going to try and make that work, especially since
It ends during Breaking Bad, doesn't it?
no, it ends after Breaking
Oh,
Bad.
okay.
It's actually the furthest, so every season starts with 5-10 minutes before, in the future from, now everybody wants it for real. In the future,
They're good.
After Breaking Bad and where Saul is now, and then it goes back into more. Why don't you just rip that right in the microphone? And it goes back to
Shut up.
to more, of how Saul became who he is, and then like the final episode is just a whole episode of where he is in the future after the events of Breaking Bad.
Isn't he in like prison or something?
I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but
I'd hope he went to prison.
the that is also a situation where he needs to come to terms with what he has done, and how does he find redemption with himself, kind of thing. So yeah.
Breaking Bad. I've seen the end of Breaking Bad.
I loved the end of Breaking Bad. A lot of people didn't like it.
I liked it.
I thought it was like the best way to end the show.
I was pretty happy with
El Camino, not so much.
Succession.
Oh, that's right. It ended. I still haven't seen the ending. I'm like 4 episodes.
Oh,
out.
apparently it's pretty good.
Yeah, I have to watch it.
We need to find out.
They lied.
And then The Sopranos.
Yeah, really.
Everybody was so mad. Like everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think they.
It's like ending your podcast in mid. So, I don't know. I mean,
I don't think Sopranos belongs on there.
I think that Next Generations definitely has a very solid ending. Probably one of the best endings. Seinfeld has a controversial, but I like that ending. Some people are on the fence about
It was a good way to end it because it was an ending.
Yeah, they were all terrible people.
Oh, they're the worst people.
They needed to have
And like
something
all
happen.
those characters for like 9 years.
Yeah.
Just like this guy.
And they finally get their upcomings for being
Their
jerks.
comeuppance.
Yeah.
I would say Newhart.
Bob Newhart.
Yeah, Bob. He had 2 shows. He had the Bob Newhart show in like the 60s and the 70s, and he had Newhart in like the 80s and the 90s.
I don't know.
But the ending of Newhart, he wakes up. with his wife from the first series.
Oh, that's
And
right.
he's like, he like wakes up like the old set, and he like everybody's just like, because it's like the actual cast from the first show. He's like, I had this crazy dream. I owned this like inn from Vermont, and there was all these crazy people. Like it was like all a huge dream to him, and she's like, just go back to bed.
Yeah, a lot of people hated that ending. I remember that being like one of the
Yeah,
controversies.
everybody loved that ending. From what I read, everybody was just like, that was like the ultimate ending of a show where he woke up in his old show.
I'm trying to think of some other shows.
I thought Smallville and the originals had some of the best endings, but
Supernatural.
Nah.
Nah, I want to see what Mitch would say.
I mean, I like Supernatural, but
And it,
No, you
they're
don't.
the best.
you know it's not going to be the end. They're going to be in their 60s, and they're going to do like a reunion episode.
Sammy!
Yeah. So,
I need my Lipitor.
I'm trying to think of some other shows. Sons of Anarchy had another controversial ending, but I liked it.
About The Wire. Didn't that have like a
I haven't seen The Wire. No, I haven't seen that one.
Lost.
Oof. No. Lost was terrible. I'm so mad about that last season. I'm trying to think if there was any other one.
Rings of Power. Because if that was the last episode I ever watched, that's fine because it's over.
So
The Walking Dead really missed out. They had the opportunity to have a great ending to what had become mediocre to bad. But then they're like, oh, well, we're going to have these spinoffs, so we're going to save all that for you to watch later. So they kind of ruined that.
I think everybody has their own ending for that show because everybody's quit at some point.
Everybody just asked like what year you stopped.
Yeah.
It's like what season did you finally just go, all right, enough.
Yeah.
Look, I made it so far, I was going to finish.
I'd be into
That's the joke, Mitch. They won't let you finish.
House of the Dragon. I bet you because like that plot line is planned out. Like I know where it's going to end because I've read the book and stuff like that. So I think that unless they just go off the wall with it, I think that it's going to have a pretty solid ending. So, but yeah, other than that, no. So
Movie news.
yeah, movie news.
Well, there's a movie coming out called The Haunting in Venice.
I guess there's some supernatural stuff happening in Venice.
I doubt it. It's made by the same people that did like Death on the Nile and Glass House or
No,
Glass Onion?
the guy who did
Perot.
yeah, Perot.
So it's more Hercule Poirot stuff.
Fancy mustache man, but it's dressed up like a horror movie.
A man with a large
But
mustache.
I'm sure it's going to be like a Scooby-Doo kind of thing where there's a person behind it all.
Yeah.
It's Old Man Withers, and it's like they take off the mask, and it's like the huge suit, and the guy's head's like,
I would have gotten away with it.
it wasn't for you Marilyn kids and your stupid mustache.
And then the Craven movie.
I did see the trailer. I like the trailer.
It got released. Somebody hacked and somehow released the trailer in, I think it was China. So they were like, well, screw it. We'll just put the trailer out for
Yeah.
everyone to
Dang
see.
Chinese.
The only thing I don't like is they don't have to make him a redeemable person. That's the bad thing about movies nowadays. Every villain does not have to be redeemable. He's a bad guy. He hunts people as trophies.
Is this Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
It's Marvel, but it's in like the Sony Marvel.
Oh,
So it's like the Venom and Morbius and all that universe.
it's like that weird cousin world
Yeah.
of Marvel.
I did like where the guy's like they don't show who he is, but he's like, do you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Yeah.
And you see like the skin start to change. And I
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
not Paul Giamatti.
and the suit going like, I'm the Rhino. I'm Paul Giamatti. He's like-
Yeah. Yeah, because you see the guy start to change. And
It's like you look like a Jewish guy that sells diamonds in Queens.
but
It's a good
basically, the trailer of the movie is he's going to be hunting down the people that his dad runs through some kind of company like Black Arms thing.
movie.
And then
Does
somebody-
Craven have superpowers?
Yeah.
basically he's like a super soldier, like Captain America kind of
Okay.
thing.
Well, apparently, because they show in the trailer, like
Yeah.
lion blood.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Kind of like Spider-Man, like when Spider bit him. Well, here he's like
Lion
being
blood.
hurt and blood from a lion that he was wrestling. He was trying to save
Which
someone.
means we make the Charlie Sheen movie.
Well, he was trying to save someone from
Tiger
a lion, and as he died, like the lion's blood dripped into his open wound in the trailer. So I don't know.
And then Russell Crowe being Russell Crowe.
Oh, he's in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the dad.
That's the third one he's in.
yeah,
Marvel movie?
Yeah. He's Craven's dad. He's in
Zeus.
he's Zeus.
oh yeah,
And then
What's
well, it's like the third superhero movie he's done. So that and then Man of Steel.
Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah.
So they're just like Russell Crowe is just like the dad of superheroes.
All right, well, video game news. Apparently, Sony was going to make Starfield be an exclusive,
Yes, they were.
and Microsoft was like, you know what? We'll just buy Bethesda. will buy all of
And now Sony's mad.
all of ZeniMax, and so that's why they're pushing for the FTC to look into the
monopoly.
Activision.
I just don't understand how Sony could still be whining and complaining when their big draw is like, oh, look at all your exclusives. Look at Spider-Man. Look at Final Fantasy. Look what we got.
I mean, Sony does have an impressive amount of their own.
They do, and actually, there's a lot of Sony executives that are like, we're confident that Microsoft is not going to monopolize. They're gonna make profit off of all their stuff, obviously, but they're not. They're gonna allow.
It's their big spokesperson that keeps putting stuff out.
Yeah, they're gonna allow Sony to play all their games. Starfield will still be a playable game on PlayStation. So it's PlayStation the one that's always keeping everything close to themselves and not letting Xbox have it. There's no plan for Final Fantasy 16 to come to Xbox anytime soon,
or any of the Spider-Man.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's funny that money is such a driving force, and who gets to play what nowadays. Everything was kind of clear cut when you were a kid. Like, you're gonna play Sonic on Sega. You're
gonna play Halo on Xbox.
Yeah. So nowadays it's just like, well, when do I get my game on my console? I don't care, honestly.
Sharing is caring.
As a consumer, having angry competition between these giant heavy hitters is a good thing.
Fuels creativity.
Yeah,
it should be a good thing. But I feel like they're like, nah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's getting there, and I think since PC gaming is dominating the market, and they get everything as it is, PlayStation's still the only
I would
one.
say PC has far more exclusives.
Yeah. Well, because everything is built for PC first. PlayStation's the only console that really keeps stuff close to the chest, even from PC. So
because I know Microsoft was thinking about just making Call of Duty Microsoft only.
No, they would lose a lot of money if they did that.
I mean, it would probably be PC and Microsoft, and they'd be like, not you, Sony.
Yeah. Just because. But I mean, that's the big problem is, the FTC so in the business, the delay for the buyout is going to be probably years. And it's just Sony just dragging it to try and save as much money as they can, or to keep Microsoft from getting as much money as they can. So, but it is what it is. You're still going to get your games, It's just rich people being stupid about it.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Business, boring stuff. What are you working on there, Mitch?
We're going to work on this quest here.
Okay.
Quest.
Trivia through Nuvi.
I have more trivia if you guys want me to ask you more trivia.
No. We're fine. We're fine. Thank you, though, for asking.
As a team, we'll work our way through this here.
As a team?
Yeah. See how far we
This
can
isn't a
get.
team show. How much more of this polite music do I need to listen
That's
to?
the actor to their Keanu Reeves movie. We have
Let's
tell me the names.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Parenthood. Steve Martin is
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
middle
yeah,
one. Middle one. Steve Martin's the middle one.
Name our three people. I don't know the names.
It's Steve Martin, it's Michelle Pfeiffer, and Dennis Hopper.
That.
How do you know that?
So wait, what now?
So drag it to the left. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Tilt it so I can see it.
Liaisons. I don't know what that one is.
Well,
We got
I'm
2
pretty
seconds.
sure it has
Just-
Michelle.
Just figure it out.
No, the other way.
Too late. Oh. Time's up. Give it another try.
This music is annoying.
All right. Well, we'll start again.
That was it? We get 20 seconds?
So if you're done, you're just out. Okay.
Match the actor to their film. So
Mitch has just decided to do it himself.
Fine, I'll do it.
you got the... Okay, yeah. All right. Well,
This is Spider-Man.
It was
Hey,
Spider-Man.
I'm
I
glad
could have
the
did it. Thanks for
listeners-
including us.
the listeners are enjoying it. Did the Emma Stone to the Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Yeah. And
Haley,
Spider-Man
Steinfeld.
3 for Bryce Dallas Howard in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah, and then Haley Steinfeld for the animated one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom. Points.
Look at all those delicious points. The Tom Holland Spider-Man, yeah, that one. And then the original Spider-Man for...
And Spider-Man 1 for the
That
guy,
guy.
the guy who played the lizard.
Yeah.
The smoking kicker from The Replacements. This is just all Spider-Man trivia, Mitch.
That one was.
I'm seeing a pattern. Mitch is like Spider-Man.
Anyways, that's not working out the way I thought because I thought it would have actual questions.
No, there was no questions.
Oh well,
Oh, well.
it was worth a shot.
Thanks for wasting everyone's time.
I could ask you a question, Tom.
Give me a Lord of the Rings question.
You want a Lord of the Rings question? All right. Let's see what happens here. If I ask you, I'm gonna have to do the Hobbit because I think we went through all the Lord of the Rings ones. Complete the riddle. It comes first and follows after.
Can I tell you what the answer is?
Footstep.
Time.
Okay. I'll give it to you. I don't know. Let's see. I already asked you that one. Oh no, I already asked you that one. Yeah, I already asked all these ones. So
You can ask some of mine.
all right, Mitch. I'll go to I think I actually have like a hard list for Mitch too that I never got to.
Oh, wow. I'm getting like the doctorate level questions. Mitch is getting first graders. And I go, oh, here's the hard questions for Mitch now. Thanks. That helps.
The pedigree was the signature finishing move for which former WWE superstar?
Triple H.
You might be right.
Are there answers?
It was question.
You put it out on 2 different
49.
pages?
That was a lot of questions. Yes, you're right. Which wrestler is known for his signature move, the Tombstone Pile Driver?
Undertaker.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, well. Okay, I don't know.
These are the hard questions?
Apparently not.
Are these the Little League questions?
Yes, you were right.
I knew I was right.
Who did,
So humble.
in what year did John Cena make his video game debut?
2008.
No, it was 2002,
3.
3. That would have been my next guess because I knew it was early 2000s.
Dylan Mark Postal is better known under what ring name?
What?
Dylan Mark Postal.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know that one.
It's Hornswoggle.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
That's his name.
That's his name.
It's a midget. He dressed up like a leprechaun.
They like to be called little people.
Yeah.
Vertically challenged.
What is the name of the first ever ship to make it back from Numenor to Middle Earth, sailed by the captain of the king's ships, Viantor? Tom.
The first ship to sail to Valinor from Numenor and return.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably whatever. What's his face? Arendelle had. I don't know.
Into Lasse.
Yes. Yeah, quite. Indeed. Indubitably.
What is the Rohanese name for Rohan?
It's not Rohan.
Nope.
Wow. Is it something not even close to Rohan?
Nope.
Figured. Wait, it's not close to Rohan? It doesn't sound anything like it.
Nope.
Britain.
Logrod.
Oh, yes.
Here's one. What is the English translation for Khazad-dûm?
Moria.
No.
What's the
You do double or nothing on your punishment?
No. Are you crazy? What is it?
Dwaro Delph.
That's a city inside of Khazad-dûm.
That's what this. Whatever. So
Whatever.
there you go. All right, I think we killed enough time.
Thanks, Hayden, for welcome to Killing Time. It's your host, Hayden.
I still have like 60 other questions, but
How about that Lindsay Lohan? Huh? What do you kids like these days? That Tony Hawk guy, huh?
well, if Tom was gonna kill us and like continue to surprise us with his knowledge, there is like questions in here about the extended works of Tolkien, his life and languages, the non-Middle Earth stuff. So, like, what are the Artaxerxes? Where do the Artaxerxes live?
I don't know.
Per shore. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Yeah. Who is Father Christmas's secretary?
Mrs. Christmas?
Ilberith.
Ah.
Yeah. What is the
fellow kids?
what is the Khuzdul name of Karadras?
Karadras?
Karadras.
Is it the red something?
Barazinbar.
Oh, it's the dwarvish name.
And here's the hardest question on this list. What is Sam Gamgee's name in Westron?
Sam Eel.
No.
What?
He's already dead.
Banazir Galbasi. Also will accept Galpsy.
Was he Italian?
Mm.
Mr. Frodo.
There you go. There you go. You know what? I'll leave these.
Mr. Frodo, you remember the ring, but you forgot the garlic. This is Italian garlic.
I'm just gonna say I am impressed with how much work you put into that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
It's
so
nice-
happy you
It's
put
nice
so
to see
much.
others that do something besides just look up on their phone at the last second.
I don't do that for trivia. You know I write it down.
Well, you have trivia next week. So.
Yeah, Tom.
And prepare thy anus.
Hey, maybe this will be finally motivative. Yeah.
More WWE trivia?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, don't take it out on me.
Something much worse.
Don't take it out on me.
He did beat you, so you should definitely get vengeance on him.
It's not my fault. He gave me the questions.
I am sorry that he knows more about wrestling than you do Lord of the Rings.
About white trash Olympics.
Look,
Wrestling, yeah.
you look at that audience. It is very diversified. Thank you very much.
It's like, what's next? Monster trucks and John Deere lawn mowing equipment.
Hunting.
A whole Joe Dirt.
The coveted Joe Dirt Man of the Year
Thank
award.
you very much. It's Joe Dirte.
That's right.
Dirt.
All right, that's it for this Thursday episode. So tune in on next Monday for
Or don't.
A whole new thing.
Tom, what's trivia going to be?
I'm not telling you. Be surprised. We're coming right down to the
I
wire.
told you.
He doesn't know. So
Yeah, no.
I got like 3 ideas in my head right now.
just 3 ideas just swimming around up there.
High fiving each
It's a
other.
very shallow pool.
Oh, you guys are both going to get it.
All right. Goodbye from Mitch.
Bye.
Goodbye from Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Goodbye from me. Goodbye.